Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Valicar the Bounty Hunter, here on the old world of Zakuul, or on the lower levels I imagine it is. Where we last left off, we are here with Xenia, looking for the Lady of Sorrows. Why? I'm not 100% sure. I imagine she has some way to help us. At the moment we only have Darth Marr as our contact, who we did see die, but we have seen his Force ghost in them since then, talking with Satele Shan. I guess they've become friends since they worked together against Revan. Somewhat friends at least. Let's see what this bartender has for sale. Anything of interest? Level 55 items. Oh, you're selling Warzone adrenals and med packs. Okay. There's a rest zone. That doesn't really matter.
No one seems to be discussing why anyone would attack the Spire and kill all those people.
Because who wants to acknowledge the truth?
We may as well listen to this once again.
Some folks live for destruction. We delight in causing others to suffer.
That's awful.
It is.
If we'd left them, we would have just heard it as we were walking away anyhows.
I don't get why the Heralds want to see everything come to an end.
You don't think folks should do things just because the Dark Serpent Zildrog the Destroyer says so, huh? You ain't exactly alone in that.
See, that's it though. I was taught Zildrog was a teacher. He offered tests and guidance to make people stronger.
Truth is, Zildrog lives out in the Endless Swamp. It's a monster that rises up and eats whoever's around.
Really?
Nah, it's all nonsense, all of it. Gonna buy a hat or not?
I was trying to give that Jedi Shadow my buff there, but it wouldn't allow me. Someone's defeated this Peacekeeper droid, we might as well scavenge it, if they're not going to. Waste not, want not, and all that jazz. No, we missed the elevator. I should have activated my rocket boost. I had an inkling that if I hadn't have done it, if I had have used it, we would have got on the elevator then.
Not far from where I ended a mugging ring one time. Good memories. The arena fights are brutal. I'd shut them down if I could.
Oh, we were here earlier. I think someone tattled on us.
Come on, hit him! Hit him! You are kidding me!
16,000, Mr. Wyndon.
6 in a row. Random matchups. You have to have an in, Mona. Tell me.
Enough data at your disposal and anything's possible. Want to see if 7's your lucky number?
Scamming citizens isn't legal, Mona Gale.
I'm not scamming anyone. And Knights have no authority here.
Yes, you are. And I don't care. The Lady of Sorrows. Where is she?
If I knew where to find my most lucrative, reclusive, and dangerous meal ticket, I wouldn't give that up for one night and whatever you're supposed to be.
Grand Champion of the Great Hunt. And best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
And king of the universe, I can only presume.
People of Zakul, this is your Emperor. Hear me.
Oh boy.
This should be good.
The criminal who plunged our great spire into darkness and chaos has finally been identified. Raven Outlander who assassinated your immortal Emperor, my dear father, has escaped custody and remains at large, aided by a rogue knight of Zakul. These deadly agitators were last sighted in the old world. If you encounter them, contact an authority figure immediately.
Here we go.
So, where were we?
You were about to tell them where to find the Lady of Sorrows.
Except I can't. I really can't. I don't even know how to reach her. She only ever contacts me. But she does occasionally meet with the Heralds in Breaktown. They have some kind of truce. That's the best I can do. Just don't agitate us.
How about you stop taking advantage of others?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Bye, Cam.
Breaktown's the underbelly of the underbelly. No mingling there. Only corruption and torment. You know, we might owe Arkan a thank you for unintentionally helping us. That announcement really brought you some clout.
If this is unintentional help, I'd hate to see what it looks like when it's on purpose.
That drop I probably wouldn't survive. So we need to take a tram to Breaktown. Okay. We're going to be encountering more of those snake herald people, aren't we? That's one hell of a drop.
You saw the Lady of Sorrows. Yeah, of course you did. What does she look like? She had
This is it. Breaktown. Where people who fall in hard times keep falling. Even when the Knights policed the old world, we never lingered around here for very long.
I can see why.
I know where the Heralds are headquartered, but they won't give up any information willingly.
It's not like we have any other choice.
No, it's not.
That's a big turret.
They seem determined to meet you. No, I told them Breaktown, but that's all. Like I want to get on your bad side.
You, Gale. You've seen the fugitives.
Come on, you know how this works. You give credits, I give information.
We know they were sent here. Tell us everything, or end up like your associate.
What associate?
I believe his name was Reg something.
You know who I work for.
And you know who we work for.
Great. She's stabbing us in the back. Of course she is. Why didn't I think any different?
Update. I have determined that the industrial strength cleansers that Master Vortena insisted upon using are, in fact, highly lethal when applied to the infesting creatures directly. This revelation should accelerate my completion of the task considerably, Master.
One less perpetrator.
At least someone's having fun.
Easier than I thought.
Hello. The Enforcer did it. I didn't do that.
Wonder how things would be different if Arkin's twin took the throne.
Vexen. Haven't thought of him in a long time. May he stay at rest.
Saw him at a ceremony once in my life before. Stood calm, unwavering, strong. Wouldn't have put the Heralds in charge of the old world.
Like having lunatics watch over a madhouse.
A lot of firepower standing between us and their leader. They call him the Exalted. Arkin put him in charge here, but he's little more than a servant, and not a sane one.
About time you got here.
Hey, Koth.
Koth? T7 told me you were headed into Breaktown. Figured the rest for myself. Didn't think there was a scenic route to get here.
What in Skyva's name are you doing here? Couldn't trust us to get the job done?
I didn't stay ahead of you all those years by trusting the wrong people. No offense, Outlander. You at least, I want to trust. So let me clue you in. The Exalted hates Knights. He won't say one word to Senya.
I'll make him talk.
Look, I'm regular people. I speak their language. You want to make a deal with the Heralds? I'm your man.
They're delusional thugs. There's no deal to be made.
God damn, that's a hard choice.
It's clear you two can't work together. Senya, you're with me. Koth, keep your ears open.
You're making a mistake.
I trust Koth that he's probably right, but I don't want to leave Senya by herself. We all are fugitives right now.
No getting up from that. Got you. One last perpetrator. getting up from that. One last perpetrator. Easier than I thought. Finished.
Nope, still gotta fight our way through. Ow, force choke. Not nice.
One last perpetrator. No getting up from that. Easier than I thought. Imagine if they put all this energy into a real cause.
Enforcer. Just leave him be. Ah.
Thank you, Outlander. You saved me the trouble of hunting you down.
I need information I'm told only you can provide.
Do I strike you as someone who cares what you want? You cannot be allowed to remain in the old world. Your presence threatens the order we have fought to maintain.
Order, but not justice. You let criminals thrive. Prey on the weak. You're monsters.
The true crime is cultivating a society dominated by ineffectual fools who have never known adversity. And you. I have terms with Emperor Arkan. No knights.
Get us a meeting with the Lady of Sorrows.
And then you'll leave? Is that what you propose?
There is no proposal. Do it.
We only need an audience with a lady, and then we're gone.
Curious. What could you want from her, I wonder? What makes it worth the risk of coming here?
I get the feeling you wouldn't mind seeing Arkan off the throne.
If you think you can defeat him, I have no qualms. Arkan gave us power, then implemented so many restrictions that we are in many ways powerless. And he has sapped the very spirit from Zakul. Most don't even realize. But his undoing, it cannot be at your hands.
Why not?
Valkorian's fall, Arkan's rise. It all conforms to prophecy. You do not.
Are you in compliance? Or does this have to go another way?
By Zildrog's grace, I do enjoy your figure. But when our great serpent returns, he will rain death upon Zakul, and cleanse it of all that is wrong, including the likes of you. On my mark!
Exalted.
I'm busy!
The Lady of Sorrows demands your attention now.
I've never seen a species like that before.
Your grip on the old world has become a stranglehold. You continue to act counter to the Lady's interests, most recently with the murder of our contractor, Mona Gale.
This can wait. I have company.
The Lady has decided to renegotiate the terms of your agreement.
We made a deal!
And now, you will agree to a new deal.
Father! Brennan! Release him at once!
Come to the Razor. You and the Lady can discuss your son's future. And you, the Lady would like to speak with you as well.
You're a long way from home.
Zakul is the center of the galaxy now. That makes it home. The Lady of Sorrows is fully aware of who you are. Outlander. And now she also knows what you're after.
They want me to tell you I'm okay, which I am.
So that's that. Under no circumstances are you to kill the Outlander. Understood?
Understood. Kill the Outlander.
Yep.
You're unworthy of the dragon's fire!
We'll remember this. For when it comes that you're probably going to ask me to help you save your son.
Took care of one for you. Finished.
Great. Do you mind?
No getting up from that.
Oh. Now we have a bonus. Which we may as well do. Why not? Oh, you're such a dick.
One left perpetrator.
Ready to fight!
Easier than I thought. One left perpetrator.
Oh, hello. Ice Scrabbler Jerky. Increases out of combat regeneration by 60 health per second. Oh well. What level is that? Level 37. Okay, so it's not greatly rare or anything.
Took care of one for you. You'll be all right. Easier than I thought. One less perpetrator.
My sensors cannot detect any further traces of the infestation aboard the Gravestone, Master. Recommendation. You may wish to acquire 30 to 40 gallons of industrial cleanser while you're in the spire. Stock has been completed.
Well, at least, as I say, someone was definitely enjoying themselves while we were away.
Took care of one for you.
Under the razor, but we might as well finish this bonus first of all. Make the streets a little bit cleaner in a certain point of view. Oh, stuck. What the? Is that an invisible wall? It is an invisible wall. Looks like you could jump up there, but nope. Oh well. Trying to get in a position where I could have torched them all with my Firestorm ability. Keep wanting to call it the Flamethrower, which it is, but it's the upgraded version. Security gate's still up.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
No getting up from that. One last perpetrator.
Right, take two. Looks like the security field is disabled now.
I've been here before, to the Razor. Nothing good lives here.
There we go. A little bit of lag there.
Easier than I thought. Finished.
And it also didn't force choke me.
One last perpetrator.
Harbingers are really trying not to get me, see the Lady of Sorrows here.
Finished. Easier than I thought.
Nice.
I knew I would find you.
Oh, Novo.
New partner.
I am not amused. Valen killed Tannic for failing to stop your escape. I have been waiting for this moment ever since.
Stand down, Novo.
You stand down, traitor!
You abandoned your Scion brethren. Who's the real traitor?
I'm glad we risked coming to the old world. Now we get credit for neutralizing 2 criminals. You get no mercy for me! Justice for Tannic!
I honestly thought when we were first introduced to Novo and his ally at the time, Tannic, I thought they were going to be some sort of Biggs and Wedge from the Final Fantasy series. Not to be confused with the Biggs and Wedge from Star Wars, of course. Oh, I'm stuck in this corner. Ow.
I don't need to be a scion to see your epitaph. Here lies the Outlander, who brought disorder and ruin to Zakul.
You're wrong about me. You might even live long enough to see it.
They're likely to come after us again.
We'll leave it for them to decide. The Heralds had a head start. Be ready for anything. We could be stepping out into a minor war.
Or a trap. Or Koth's entrails on display. Not that I'm hoping.
Oh good. Someone cleaned up the Heralds for me.
I know. You didn't get the deal you wanted, but you did get the deal you deserved.
Scorpio?
Think of it this way, Exalted. You'll finally be with your great serpent. I'm curious, Outlander. What would you do with the Exalted Sun?
What would I do? I don't know, really. We haven't really had much chance to speak to him.
You got what you wanted. Let him pursue his life as he sees fit.
Not unreasonable. But my full intent has yet to be achieved. There's nothing to stop you from becoming the new Exalted now. I expect you to honor your end of our agreement.
Of course. I can finally lead the Heralds to the glorious future we deserve. You will have your just rewards.
Then leave.
Was Brennan just playing his father, I wonder?
Probably not the condition you wanted to find me in.
Good to have you back, Koth.
Thanks. The lady knows all about the gravestone, what we're using it for. I told her that much. But she already knew a lot about you.
You're the Lady of Sorrows? A droid?
No, don't call her...
I am no droid, Grand Champion. I'm an intelligence beyond comprehension. You may call me Scorpio. I've come to Zakul to further my heuristic directive of self-improvement. This self-iteration is number 1084. The proposal put forth by your colleague intrigues me enough that I've decided to accompany you.
Is that right?
Continue operations in my stead. Annihilate the Heralds if you must. I will remain in touch.
Very well. She's coming with us? Just like that?
Watch this one. She's a bigger threat than Senya any day.
Not exactly what I expected, but close. Shall we depart?
If you can do what you say, you'll be quite an asset.
I do not engage in hyperbole. I've never found a need to.
Why are you agreeing to help?
I wish to speak to the gravestone. I look forward to communicating with an intellect that rivals my own for a change.
What about Arkin?
He has something of mine. The severity of his error must be recognized.
What did he take? Just asking.
Meanwhile, at the Eternal Throne?
Eternal Fleet Units 522, 865, and 983 will prepare for deployment. Combat protocols fully engaged. The Outlander will not escape us this time.
All Gemini command units confirm. Preparations are already underway.
The name of Arkin!
Oh, sorry what's happening in the background there. The Gemini droid. Huh. Guess that's a version, maybe a previous version of Scorpio. Before we continue, Scorpio, I can't recall if I think she's an Imperial agent companion, or maybe a Sith Inquisitor agent companion. I think it's an Imperial agent companion that you get later on in the game. I never found her in my series, but then I never really got past Chapter 1. But I did recognise her. I've seen her a few times running around on the fleet. We seem to be meeting certain characters from each class, basically. Republic and Imperial.
Whoa! You almost fried the power core, Fat Fingers!
That's Captain Fat Fingers.
You do this vessel a disservice with your primitive hands. Give me full access. I will enhance the gravestone's current parameters.
Don't ask us to take your word for it. We need details.
I do not have time for technical primers.
Neither do we. Keep your shiny metal mitts to yourself.
Focus on the hyperdrive first.
Acceptable. For now.
Statement. Ready to vaporize?
Your lack of intelligence is insulting.
Let's give them space.
To kill each other? Sure.
That bridge can only hold so many personalities.
I'm used to it.
I imagine so, given your previous companions.
Speaking of...
Scorpio worked with Imperial intelligence in the past, but now she operates independently. Thoughts?
She's probably listening to our conversation.
Lovely. Not that we have any privacy, considering who's inside your head. There is some good news. I've received word from my agents on Coruscant and Dromund-Kaas. Certain elements of each government are willing to discuss an alliance, to unite their forces against the Eternal Throne.
We can only defeat Arkan by working together.
We've a long road ahead, but at least they're talking.
Your presence is requested. Come along.
Well, that was abrupt.
Charmer, that one.
Senya knows how to pick 'em.
Be careful. We need the Scions, but Zealots are unpredictable by nature.
After last time, I doubt he's looking for a rematch.
All the same. 1 hour. If I don't hear from you, I'll rip that sanctuary apart.
87. You come with us? Cool. Now we're back on the asylum. Demolisher gear. Good, everyone's influence is slowly increasing. Let's have a look at this next set of armor. Wow. Horrible knee pads. Just to point out, I know safety first and all that. This is probably a good point to end this video. We passed the 40-minute mark once again, which I tend to be loath to do, but so be it. When we come back, we'll go see what the Scions have to say. There was something else I was going to mention as well, but I can't remember what it is anymore. Oh yeah, something about the chapters. I mentioned previously I thought there was 12 chapters available. There is only 11. Obviously someone may mention that in the comments when these become live, which is fair enough. I messed up. I think there's 16 in total. 11 are available, and there's 5 obviously to come in the future. After chapter 9, something will be available. Obviously we're starting chapter 8 in the next video. But yeah, we'll talk about what happens, what's possible, when we get to that stage. But yeah, sounds like things are slowly coming together to take the fight back against this Eternal Empire? Yeah. It's Eternal everything. Eternal Throne, Eternal Fleet. Seem to have a running theme. But yeah, this of course is AnthWolf for Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you're all enjoying. And I hope of course you all take care. And I'll see you for more in the next video. Until then, bye bye now.